Hey guys, Mary here from Mary's Heirloom Seeds, and today I've got a really quick, simple way for you to get started composting in your own kitchen. Now, in the description section of this video, you will find previous videos that I have shared to YouTube on how to make your own compost. Now, this isn't my finished result. This is the beginning steps to composting using a really simple kitchen options. Now, if you look behind me here, you've got two big buckets. Now, I bought this bucket. It is a food grade bucket and it has a nice lid on it. Having a lid is very important. The other one here I have is a recycled kitty litter bucket. Now, we don't buy these any longer, but we have a lot of them because we didn't chuck them out or recycle them. We use them for different projects here around our homestead. The great reason that I save these is they also have a lid. So it snaps open and shut, super easy. One very important part of composting in your own kitchen is having a lid because you don't want any nasty critters getting in and out of your compost. So again, I've got a food grade bucket here that I purchased and I had a nice lid for it. And then I have a recycled bucket here that I'm going to share. Now the key is to kitchen composting, you're going to be adding all of your kitchen scraps. Now, there's a couple trains of thought here. Some people recommend not using any dairy products or meat products in your compost, and some people say it's no big deal depending on how you're composting. So I'll let you decide on how you want to do it. If you enjoy this video, please hit that like and subscribe button while you are watching us here. This is, again, a really simple, easy way to make some compost in your own kitchen. Now, I also have a really smaller option for you. Now, these large buckets can fit under most sinks, but if you don't have a large space for an extra bucket, you could use a recycled container. Super easy, very simple. You want to make sure you rinse it out first, or if it's got food in it, you can just get started with your own kitchen composter, and you're going to throw your scraps in here as you go. I don't leave this in the refrigerator. This just sits on our kitchen counter, and I love using recycled options. Another option here we have, this is coffee grounds. I love coffee. I drink a cup of coffee or two a day, so we always have coffee grounds in our kitchen. And again, the easy way is to have it in the sealed lid. This is just a reusable food container, so I can put all my coffee grounds in one spot. I don't necessarily keep my coffee grounds separate from my regular compost, but if it is something that you're interested in doing, having something a little more of an acidic loving plants, like maybe you're growing some blueberries or tomatoes or peppers out there, and you want to add a little bit of coffee grounds, this is definitely an option if you want to keep it separate. Me, I just throw it right in my bucket here. Another thing you've got here is corn husks. Again, these are just kitchen scraps that we wouldn't necessarily feed to our chickens and we wouldn't necessarily reuse in something like broth. You know, if I want to make a veggie broth, sometimes I'll throw the kitchen scraps in there, but not the corn husks. So this is what's from our coulis corn harvest here. This is going to go in our bucket. Getting started on our own kitchen compost. And then we've got eggshells. Now, some people will actually save these, dry them, and then grind them up. Not me. I just wait until they're a little dry. I'll put some gloves on, usually my garden gloves, because I don't want to get cut on the eggshells here. And I'll just crush them up and throw them in my compost bucket. Really easy, really simple. If you've watched any of my videos or you've seen some of my articles, I do try and keep it pretty simple and pretty easy for your gardening experience. And this will add organic matter to your garden. If you're not sure about making compost or you don't even know what compost is, again, in the description section of this video, I've got a little bit of an explanation as well as some links that you can check out and see about making your own compost for your garden. It's free. I'm Mary at Mary's Heirloom Seeds signing off. If you've got any questions, comment below, or you can send an email to mary@marysheirloomseeds.com. And you'll also find a link to our seed shop if you're looking for some seeds to grow this year. Thanks for joining me, and happy planting.